So that's the story. That's how Nigeria qualified for the 2018 African Nations Championships, defeating Benin Republic in that second leg game at the Sani Abacha Stadium in Kano. 2-0, it ended. And then five-star performance from Super Eagles goalkeeper Ike Chukwuezewa. And I mean, that's how I want to start. Some of the guys were standing. I was backstage. You were saying that, what if that penalty had gone in?
Don't let me use the words I used earlier, but church was going to close earlier. If it had gone in, and we had a packed stadium, people come the support was massive.
Looks like, but in your bong, I mean, they're telling us, look, guys, it's as far as it can go. MFM cannot spring up any surprises. I'm telling them to ask them, guys, don't you know it's football where anything can happen? But when you see the table now, you might just, agree with them. It's looking like it's just 3 points, but yeah, it's very tough.
The goal difference too doesn't help matters. I don't know, whatever happened to MFM on the road wasn't really good. Even if it gets to them being on the same points, if it's going to be decided by goal difference, it's going to be Plateau United all the way. Big question is, can MFM travel to those places? I mean, it's gone past where you get a draw. People say, oh, you did well on the road. Now they have to win.
They'll travel with Prayer Warriors.
Okay. Well.
MFM is running 3 matches. They're going away to Abia Warriors. They have Nasarawa United at home. And then they have El Kanemi in Lagos also. That's for MFM. Now let's see for Plateau United. Plateau United, they have Rivers United at home. They'll be going away to Wiki Tourists, and then they have Enugu Rangers at home. Remaining 3 matches for the two sides. But let's see how Plateau United lost that vital one against ABS. ABS also, if you look at where they are on the table, and what Eric Makiwa is saying, look, we didn't promise anything, but we believe we have the quality to stay up. I mean, do you believe they can?
It's tough. It's tough. It's a tough call.
Very, very tough for Eric Makiwa and ABS. After the action comes the reaction. Pictures of the match there, right there in Ilorin. They defeated Plateau United 2-0, and that did a lot of damage to the league table, reduced the points to 3 points. For MFM to start believing. But in your boy, you're shaking your head like, no.
It's not enough damage as far as I'm concerned. There's margin for error if you're Plateau United. There's a bit margin for error. ABS obviously needed the game more. They're fighting to beat the drop, and looks like in the end it might just be the fact that they left themselves too short in the end, because ABS, they started quite well. Teams get into a season and they don't have a definite plan. You start winning 3-4 matches and you get overexcited. All of a sudden there's talk of getting into the continent, and then you lose focus and you can't even find your confidence to win matches at home again. They've dropped lots of points at home, and it might just be the reason they get to play in the NNL next season. That's hoping that they don't play in the NNL next season, because they have a good football side.
That's right. So Abubakar Bukola Saraki fighting Plateau United, trying to stop that move there that led to the first goal, considered the penalty. But that one ended 2-0. Let's listen to the coaches. After the action comes the reaction. Let's listen to them. When we come back, we'll talk about Kano Pillars and Abia Warriors. Don't go anywhere.
The two sides played a very good game, and the better side won. They did very well. They played to expectation, and in Plateau United, there is no constant player. If you're not in shape, the next person that steps into your shoe goes there to do the job.
For 6 games now, we've not lost. We've won 4 games, 1 loss and 1 draw. So we want to keep on. We don't know the result of other centers, but we just want to win all the games if it's possible. They have strong teams, strong boys, experienced side. They played us. You just don't have the eyes I have, but I saw many things that you can't see. So I think they're worth it.
So that's it. Kennedy Boboye finally admitting that the better side won, but you can see, it's still beaming with confidence. We're going to.
I've seen Boboye lose some matches that he had unprintable words, either to say about the referee or the opposite side or the quality of the pitch that they played. But just look at him, all smiles. It was in his zone. The damage can be limited. It wasn't about damage control, because there was still a little bit of margin of error, and they'll get the job done. But if Makiwa's words are of any consolation, he still feels the ABS coach feels that Plateau United, have 2 hands planted on the trophy already. So we'll wait to see. But it will take a miracle of immense proportion. For MFM to win, it probably would mean that Plateau United will lose 2 matches and draw 1.
Yeah.
And they win their 3.
Yeah. So that's it. That's the story from the Nigeria Professional Football League. One game that was also on television and got us talking was Kano Pillars beating Abia Warriors by 2-0. The Obong Monday, that name Rabiu Ali kept on coming up, and he did his bid for the Kano side, and they won that one.
The interesting thing is the fact that he played on Saturday for the Chan Eagles, and then he played again the next day. And when they asked the coach Musa Hani, he talked about the fact that Rabiu Ali is a hugely immense player for the team, and he's very experienced. He's got real quality. That's the very first goal on the day was a good goal, good movement by the striker. But Rabiu Ali is quality all round, experience. He's the calming factor in that kind of pillar side, and he was absolutely.
And he keeps himself in shape for his age. He looks good, looks trim, works hard. I'm always impressed to see him.
I'm not in a rush to leave the country. He loves what is happening to him at Kano Pillars, and he's one midfielder that has shown some level of consistency.
I do have a feeling he's the highest paid player in this side, because when you play for a side where everything is going for you, everyone plays for you, you're basically the be-all and the end-all of that side. It's quite easy to stay in that kind of side and work magic. At least he gets the invitation to the home-based Eagles. Once in a while, he gets an invitation to the national side. So he's a good footballer. Like Yemi has rightfully said, he looks after his body very well. When you see him play, his intelligence on the ball, his movement of the ball is absolutely sensational. And
as a Nigerian, sometimes you wish that he was younger, but unfortunately, age will always catch up with every good player. But he still has some years left in him to give to the national team cause.
That's right. That's right. So that's it for match day 35 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. Let's see the table now. That's what the table looks like. Plateau United are still on top with 62 points. It's been a chase this season between MFL and Plateau United. MFL at second with 59 points. Akwa United 54. Eimba 54. Ifeanyi 53. El Kanemi 52. The next team 51. 50, 50, 49, 48. Tell me another league that is this competitive.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. This is the bread and butter of the Nigerian Professional Football League, and this is what we like to see. We like to see title race running to the wire. We like to see a race to get into the continent go down to the wire. We like to see, and it looks like this season, the race to stay in the league, the battle to stay in the league, the battle to beat the drop is getting more interesting than even the battle to win the title.
If you're Plateau United, you'll be happy Eimba and Akwa United lost. Because if those two teams had probably won the matches, we will be, faint title hopes, especially for Akwa United. I feel sorry for Akwa United because I felt at some point they were in the run.
They had the momentum.
Yeah, they were in the run, but somehow they lost steam, and maybe the away matches. That's one problem.
At some point, they were traveling. They had like 3 away matches straight, plus rescheduled games. But look at Shooting Stars still living dangerously at the bottom there.
Shooting Stars are experienced campaigners in the bottom. They know how to get on that. I'm not afraid for Shooting Stars. They will not be relegated. You can take it to the bank. They will not be relegated. I can say they will not be relegated.
I have to look again. Was still be adequate. That's sad now. But he's looking really tough for them. But they can bank on this last
2-3 seasons. It's same situation. They found a way to.
But not like this
and they don't have the miracle worker Benga Gumbote, who was there last season. Fatah Amo said at the start of the season that don't expect so much from this side. It's an inexperienced side, young players on the Falaye, young players all over the park. And he did say that this side will struggle, and true to his words. But looks like somehow they're finding the resources to just stay afloat. They're finding the resources to keep themselves and give themselves a fighting chance of staying in the league. So it'll be interesting to see them stay in the league. Sunshine Stars too, getting into trouble. So it's quite very interesting.
Wow. So that tells you the story of the Nigeria Professional Football League. It's looking tough. Let's look at Aqua United and their remaining three matches. They are also believing they can, if they don't win the league, make it to the continent.
No chance to win the league, Austin. That's never going to happen. Aqua United are looking to get into the continent.
They can keep the hopes, but they will have to fight off FC Ifeanyi, fight off Eimba for that spot.
Wow, very tough. So that's it for them. Eimba, they will have Wiki Tourists at the UJ Swene Stadium in Calabar, and then they will have Enugu Rangers away. That will be very tough for, because Enugu Rangers need to, survive relegation, while the last game is against Katsina United. So Eimba also looks good, and with the position they are on the table, they will fancy their chances to pick a ticket to the continent. Sports Tonight on Channels Television. We'll go on a quick break now. When we come back, we'll be reading from you. We'll talk some tennis, some athletics. We'll have the time. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us.